My name is Ben Piri, and I'm a senior advisor. I'm part of the surveillance team, animal health, here based at Wallacefield here in Upper Hutt. I'm in charge of apiculture surveillance. Apiculture surveillance has many facets. The first one is assure quality, who conduct field work. The field work includes hive inspection and collection of samples.
My name's John. I'm an AP2. Do contractual work for Assure Quality, doing the exotic bee disease program. We're looking under the hive mat for small hive beetles. And that's fine. Yeah. And we'll take a bee sample. Put a epistand strip or 2 epistand strips per brood box. And they stay in for 24 hours while the sticky board is underneath to catch the mite fall.
So it is important for us to guard against exotic organisms because when, for example, American foulbrood first came into New Zealand, production dropped by about 70%. So that's a huge, huge drop. And for bees, we are not talking just honey production. We are also talking about impacting orchards and pollination. So it can have devastating effects on the New Zealand economy, actually.
I'm Shirley George, team manager responsible for the laboratory component of the apiculture surveillance program of MPI. A significant number of beehives from high-risk sites as well as from the export sites are checked for exotic pests and diseases. It gives assurance or ongoing assurance to our trading partners that New Zealand is free from the listed pests and diseases. Secondly, it serves as an early warning signal.
So the samples are collected in the field by the AP2s and sent on to Assure Quality, where they check the sample quality and also that all the information is correct. They get frozen for 48 hours before they're sent on to us here at the Plant Health and Environment Laboratory, where we freeze them ourselves and then begin the testing. My name's Stacey Lamont and I'm a senior technician at the Plant Health and Environment Laboratory, and I'm responsible for the bee lab technicians as part of the program. So after the staff have completed all their training, we are confident that they're able to identify all of the targeted organisms. So we make sure that we emphasise the importance of sample integrity when we're training the staff. Yeah, and upon completion of the training, they realise that this is a really key part of the work that we do. So there are 6 different organisms specifically targeted in the program, including the tracheal mite, Acarapus woodii, and the small hive beetle, Athena tumida. And we also are on the lookout for other exotic bee species as well.
I'm Wendy Blount. I'm a bee technician here, and my role is to process and screen samples of adult bees and sticky boards which arrive at our laboratory. We're looking for targeted exotic organisms. We don't include Varroa destructor. We do make note of its occurrence and numbers.
So we complete 3 different tests for each sample. We wash the whole bees to dislodge any external arthropods which might be present. We also examine sticky boards, which again might collect external arthropods that could be present on the bees. And then we take a section of the whole bee which contains the bee trachea, and then we process those sections and examine them to look for the tracheal mite.
MPI laboratory has excellent quality system in place to pinpoint any point of incursion, which provides us with the opportunity to act immediately. Different parts of MPI work together with Assure Quality as well as with the beekeepers to have a robust system in place to safeguard our apiculture industry.